Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Sodanandana Braja Janarandana Yasodanandana Braja Janarandana Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinatha Radha Gopinatha Shri Radhe Jai Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Shri Radhe Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Shitanath Premanande Hari Hari Gaur. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna 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 Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyabhati Paschatya Deshatane Om Ajnanantimirandasya Gyanangana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Parakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sirupam Sagrajatan Sagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadotam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Shindo Dinabando Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kritha sindhubhya evacha patitanam papanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo namo namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivas Adi Ghor Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Mhm. I'd like to read from uh, Chaitanya Charitamrita. All right. There's this verse. Adilila, chapter 4, the confidential reasons for the Lord's appearance. Text 27 and 28. Esudabak Esudabakta Tana Karimu Avatara Karib. You have it? You want to follow me? I'll just recite, okay? Esuda Bhakta Lana Karimu Avatara Karive Vividha Vidha Adbhuta Bihara Vaikunta Nahi Ye Lilara Prachara Se Lila Kariva Yate Mora Chamatkara. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Taking these pure devotees with me, I shall descend and sport in various wonderful ways, unknown even in Vaikuntha. I shall broadcast such pastimes by which even I am amazed. Purport. Lord Krishna, in the form of Lord Chaitanya, educates his devotees to develop progressively to the stage of pure devotional service. Thus, he appears periodically as a devotee to take part in various wonderful activities depicted in his sublime philosophy and teachings. There are innumerable Vaikuntha planets in the spiritual sky, and in all of them, the Lord accepts the service rendered by his eternal devotees in reverential mood. Therefore, Lord Sri Krishna presents his most confidential pastimes as he enjoys them in his transcendental realm. Such pastimes are so attractive that they attract even the Lord, and thus he relishes them in the form of Lord Chaitanya. Hare Krishna. Esudha bhakta lana karimu avatara kariba vividha vidha adbhuta bihara vaikuntadhye vaikuntadhye nahi ye lilara prachara se lila kariba yate mora chamatkara. So here, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is speaking um, to his associates, of course, and the narration of these pastimes um, in Chaitanya Charitamrita is considered to be the knowledge that we received in postgraduate. There is the kindergarten, there is elementary, there is high school, there is college, right? But there is also postgraduate, like doctorate level. Um, in the Bhagavad Gita, it says it is the elementary, the ABC of spiritual knowledge. But Prabhupada says before that, it is the Shri Ishopanishad. In Shri Ishopanishad, the knowledge about who is Lord Narayan, Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. He is unlimited. He has unlimited expansions, but he's never diminished, he never changed. Lord Krishna. Uh, Lord Vishnu, they're the same. No difference. The only difference is the intimacy of the devotees towards the Supreme Lord. Uh, and Vaikuntha lokas, Vaikuntha planets, as says here in the text, that the Supreme Lord shall descend and sport in various wonderful ways, unknown even in Vaikuntha. So when we're talking about the pastimes of the Lord, he has unlimited uh, pastimes also. And sometimes they are enacted in the spiritual world and sometimes in the material world. Those pastimes being enacted in the material world, sometimes only in the material world and not in the spiritual world, and vice versa. Sometimes in the spiritual world, um, the pastimes from the spiritual world also is reenacted in the material world. Hmm. And both ways. So when the Lord comes, especially Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, says that he only comes once in um, 1,000 kalpas. One kalpa, there is one Kali Yuga. So 999 Kali Yugas, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not there. And then the 1000th Kali Yuga, in the four cycles of ages, then he will appear specifically for few reasons, not just to annihilate the demons. In Kali Yuga, the demons are being killed by the weapons of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's beauty and the Sankirtan. This is his weapon, and along with his associates. Um, but more than that, to please his devotees as well, by establishing also the principles of the Dharma, the Yuga Dharma. He inaugurated the chanting of the holy name, the Yuga Dharma. Um, he also showed us how to become a devotee. What is the mood of a devotee? What is it that Lord Krishna, he cannot understand what Srimati Radharani is feeling about him. There are two personalities at the same time. Lord Krishna's unlimited, omniscient. He knows past, present, and future. He knows everything. But still, there's something also that he's not understanding fully. What is this that Srimati Radharani's love towards him feels like? So when the Lord comes along with his eternal associates, comes along with him, it's like the king. The king, when he travels with the queen, the servants, the entourage, the whole entourage, even generals to protect the kings, the soldiers, everything practically. So similarly, when the Lord comes from time to time, specifically it says to attract the conditioned souls by hearing those pastimes from the right source, they'll be able to become attracted to be with Krishna, to be with the Supreme Lord in one of those different pastimes. Because this is the nature of the soul. The nature of the soul is that we have eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord. It's forgotten though. And Prabhupada says that is our main disease. At the moment, we have forgotten Krishna. We have forgotten who we are, or misidentifying with the material energy as the self. We have not remember what is our eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda, along with the Panchatattva and others, they have role to play to execute the Yuga Dharma, to establish the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, the importance. Because in Kali Yuga, everything is topsy-turvy. What do you call topsy-turvy? This is the symptoms or signs of Kali Yuga: hypocrisy, age of hypocrisy, quarrel, chaos. It says in the 12th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the signs of Kali Yuga. And it is, we can see that it is happening, but it's getting more and more degraded. It's going more downhill. It's going to get worse. What's that? Expect for the worst something. It is going to get worse, but in Kali Yuga, it is also a big boon that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Kali Yuga that we are right now, is a big boon because Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, they both came. Uh, and what also specifically what Lord Chaitanya, not in every Kali Yuga's Braja Prem is being given freely. Oh, this this love of God is being given freely by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ah, it doesn't matter who's qualified or no qualification, no need. Mm. The more one is fallen, the more he is qualified. But he has to realize that he is fallen. The issue here is that one is fallen, most fallen, but never accept that they are fallen, that they are sinful, that they are the lowest of the low. You see what happened to Jaga and Madai? They're the worst. They are like calculating which are the sins that is not been committed yet, according to Manu Samhita. They will check. And Chitragupta, he get tired of the sinful activities that they were performing, of writing it down. So like the whole computer crash, the whole memory, it's overloaded. But they were forgiven. They were given the love of God. They have to work hard for that too. Yes. They promised the Lord Chaitanya, because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told them not to sin anymore and do some service. Chant Hare Krishna and do some service. Yes. It goes, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda knows no bound. It's, how about Haridas Thakur? He was born in a Muslim family. Uh, and he is the Namacharya. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was given that title to him, Namacharya Haridas Thakur. Why? Because he's always chanting. It doesn't matter what religion, caste, creed, nationality, or social status one belongs to. One can partake to the process of the Sankirtan mission. Prabhupada says, even a dog, yes, even a dog can participate in this process. Like remember when during the Brajamandal Parikrama, there's always a dog will be following the whole Parikrama. And then after the whole Parikrama is finished, the dog will disappear. How fortunate those devotees who's doing the Parikrama is a very special soul. And also the dog is fortunate to have those others association. Yes, there are many ways how we can also participate to these gifts that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given to us and Lord Nityananda. See, the how we can ascertain if one is making advancement in Krishna consciousness is that he wants to distribute also the mercy to others. I was just thinking about that this morning. How we can see that I'm advancing in bhakti. So I want to give this to others as well. This is the mood of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Um, we're not here to take, we're here to give. Of course, we take guidance, we take direction, we take inspiration. Yes, but not in the same manner as taking like in the material way. Um, but we should give more. This is a sign of gratitude. I was just thinking also, these are the qualities of the soul: surrender, uh, always grateful, mm, forgiving, mm, always want to take care of others, help. That is the nature of the soul. These are all given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the this is what I've heard also. This is one of the realization of one sadhu from ISKCON, that is about relationship. Chaitanya Charitamrita, the relationships between the Lord and his devotees, how they deal with each other. We can learn from that. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, uh, when Rupa Goswami met him, Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaur to say Namaha. Is the most magnificent incarnation of the Supreme Lord. No one has ever done what he's done and his followers are doing, even up to this day, especially the movement that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's fulfillment of that prophecy that every town and village my name will be heard, is established by Srila Prabhupada in a very humble way, um, in New York. If any one of you have been to New York City, uh, the city that never sleeps. Of course, now many cities are never sleeping also nowadays, but that's the first one. Do your own thing. And Prabhupada chose that place to start the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. The Hare Krishna movement is the birthplace of ISKCON. And we have this um, first storefront. And when the devotees found this place, the name is Matchless Gifts. So they did not change because Prabhupada says, don't take it off. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan mission is Matchless Gifts. Srila Prabhupada's sacrifice, alone, struggling alone, practically doesn't know anybody. Just only one, Dr. Mishra, the yoga teacher, who is a Mayavad. But Prabhupada, he tolerated, no problem. He was not allowed to speak. He can chant, but allowed to speak very minimal, because then he'll be exposed. So there's kind of tolerance that Prabhupada had to take. But then it became a household word, the Hare Krishna, and still thriving. Thriving. Thriving means going strong. Why? Because of the dedications and also the sincerity of the followers, the disciples of Prabhupada and the grand disciples, and for the next 10,000 years. This is predicted that the Vaishnavism, this worship of Lord Vishnu, will be the main dharma for the next 10,000 years. After that, no more Haribol, Haribol, it's finished, it's gone. No more. People will live so animalistic now, underground. No more petrol, no more Tesla. Also, everything is finished. No more batteries working. It's all gone. Solar, I don't know how you can get solar power. maybe, but no one practically is living. Everyone is hiding. That's 10,000 years and on, another 427,000 years. Kali Yuga. So, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it so easy because one doesn't have to surrender. But one will surrender not immediately, but unlike Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada says there's no difference in the teachings when Lord Krishna says Sarva Dharma Parityajya, which we discussed last night, that he demands surrender, giving up everything, offering everything to Krishna. But here, when we ask a person in the street, can you say Hare Krishna? We ask them, right? But we don't ask them, hey, are you eating meat? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? No, 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 you cannot chant Hare Krishna. Do we ask them like this? We ask them immediately. Can you say Gauranga? You know, Hare Krishna is, yes, almost everyone. But Gauranga, you ask them, can you say Gauranga? They look, Gauranga? They already said the names of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, yes, we cannot overestimate the importance, the value of the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. As we mentioned last night also, Prabhupada says chanting Hare Krishna is easy, but it is difficult to be focused. Yes, that is the main criteria because there are different levels of chanting the holy name. There is the Nam Aparad, Nam Abas, and then Sudanam. Our goal is to chant the holy name of the Lord in the pure stage. No more offenses, and actually relishing the chanting. Right now, the chanting is half-half, relishing and also finding it difficult because we don't have taste. But we know it is the cure. We know that it is a must. There is no such thing as having a choice here. In Kali Yuga, this is the only way. Harir Nam, Harir Nam, Harir Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalona Stevana 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 Stevakatir Anyata. Uh, Three times. There is no other way. There's no other way. There's no other way. The chanting of the holy name, the chanting of the holy name, the chanting of the holy name is the only means by which one can be delivered. And then when we keep chanting, it is in the beginning state that we have to not remain for a long time, the offensive stage, the inattentiveness, especially. We have to be mindful that when I chant, is that that is asking for Krishna, from Krishna, service. Oh, energy of the Lord, again, that Srimati Radharani, please engage me in the loving service of Lord Krishna. That is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga means the process, 9 processes. It starts from hearing. Hearing is most essential. Without hearing, we're not be able to have proper understanding. But hearing from the right source, and it should be also um, accompanied by rendering service. Rendering service. Or again, asking relevant questions submissively, not in a challenging way. These are all like again needed for the student to make progress because this is our goal, to have our faith to increase every day and to be committed. Committed that, yes, and understanding. that without Krishna, I cannot be happy. This is a message from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to also follow the Brajabasis, the Brajabasis. Saranam Braja, uh, Aham Tvam Sarvapa, Braja. Braja means one of the meanings of Braja. Braja is a place, is a land, by the way, located in around 2.5 hours, 120 kilometers from Delhi. The Boma Brindavan. We call Braj also, but Boma. But there is the spiritual Braj, is compared to a lotus flower. Uh, all the holy places are there. And but there is also a place called Brindavan right now. This is near Delhi. And it is also a replica. A replica means like photocopy, Xerox copy. Even if it's colored, it's also colored. It will of the spiritual world. Now, according to our mundane, contaminated senses, we will not be able to see Brindavan the way as Brindavan it is, as it is. So we have to purify ourselves, even though Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says we should follow in the footsteps of the Brajabasis. Yeah, that's one of the meaning of Braj, to follow, to follow. Follow the Brijabasis because of their intense love and intense Krishna consciousness. Um, they cannot live for a moment without Krishna. Even though it says Krishna never left Vrindavan, never take one step outside of Vrindavan, but also he went to Mathura and he went to Dwarka and he went with the five Pandavas in Kurukshetra. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed all of this to us, the different relationships, as we were talking in the beginning. Um, one can be a friend, one can be a mother, or like a father. Um, but we cannot be Mother Yasoda or Nanda Maharaj now. No, that position is there now. But even as a mood of a mother, it's like Putana. Putana trying to give Lord Krishna her milk, but with poison, because this is the only way. Even though Krishna knew that she is poisoning him, he took it because that is the thought that I would like to play that mother to Lord Krishna, but also tried to kill him. So Krishna sees the good and not good. More he sees more the good. He sees more the intention, higher intention. So she became a mother in the spiritual world, like one of the nurses. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda Prabhu revealed this by chanting the holy name. Then there is the Namabhas, or the clearing stage, where even it says that Namabhas, one attains liberation, but no one can take or have the love of Krishna, Krishna Prema, without chanting purely the holy name of the Lord. So that is our goal. So we have to chant uh, purely, and especially one of the gifts of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda is that congregational chanting, the chanting of the holy name of the Lord with group group of people, a group of devotees, engage everyone. Um, One can also go on Harinam every day. This is one of the how we can share. Some temples, even like one or two devotees, they will go and chant. Um, in big cities, they have like a group of devotees, fine. But in some, I know in Vancouver, my brother-in-law, he will go alone. He will have a book table and chant. Of course, my sister will be there also. Uh, why not? And you'll find one nice person. That person's life will be changed for good. Will get the mercy. Prasadam distribution also is a good way how we can show the reciprocation towards Supreme Lord. Many became devotees because of prasadam. How about you? Yes, blueberry halava. Oh, Krishna, cooked in ghee with butter. Ah, I cannot forget that night when I had that, and some more books, Prabhupada's books, because that was my. I like to read when I was a young boy, but I cannot satisfy my reading with all other books. My parents they bought me encyclopedia, World Book of Encyclopedia or something like that. In those days, the encyclopedia you have to get them in many volumes. Right now, everything is in computer. And then, yeah, when I read Bhagavad Gita in Canada, I bought one, but it didn't come. The Bhagavad Gita. I don't know. It's like India, sometimes you receive the mail, sometimes you don't receive the mail. Um, so Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yes, always carry books with you, small books. You go to shopping centers, you go in person on the tube or the bus or the metro. Why not? You find one good person, you tell them, hey, we have a place here. It's like an open house, open for everyone. We should go also university, colleges, uh, preach there, have some club, vegetarian club. This is how we entered. I remember in Toronto, we used to do that. We used to go to all the big universities in Toronto. Yes. Or if you have corporate world, you work in the corporate world, you can also ask, they have a section there, like an interfaith. You can speak there also about Krishna, about Bhagavad Gita. There are many ways how we can do it. So this is how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda, they're so merciful. It goes everywhere. No barriers, no hold bars, so to speak. Okay, I'm going to stop here now. If you have any question or comments, some devotees watching from Mumbai, Manila, I'm sure some also here. Yes, in Los Angeles. It's a good thing about. Yes, Mataji. You have another microphone? Where's another microphone so we can hear? You have a good sound system here, but you should know also how to use it. Then that's that is the best. And both are here. Both you have.
Hare Krishna Maharaj,
Hare
in this
Krishna.
sloka Bhagavan say Lord Chaitanya say I'm taking pure devotee, right? So who do you call the pure devotee? Who chanting the name of Krishna or
Yeah, well, it's when we say pure devotee means no more material desires, only for Krishna. Is fixed. Is fixed in Krishna. That means yes, is always engaged in Krishna consciousness 24 hours favorably, is always thinking of Krishna, he shares Krishna to others. This is the signs, these are the symptoms of a pure devotee. He chants purely whenever he says something. It's very, very um, enlightening for others. It's very helpful for others. It's like that.
Okay, now our second question is, Maharaj, like say, most of the people are chanting without a guru, without making guru. So, devotee chant with them making guru. So, what does it make difference?
It makes some difference because that is a beginning stage that we chant, but then you want to chant more, and then you want to make advancement. So the holy name now has to be received from one of the four sampradayas, um, Brahma, Rudra, Sri, and Kumar. Yes, Char Kumars. So those four bona fide sampradayas, um, the guru will give the mantra to the disciple, aspiring disciple. This is how initiation works, even though completely we cannot understand what is initiation. But according to the Shastra, it has to be executed if one wants to make further advancement in Krishna consciousness, because the knowledge that one will receive will help the student or the disciple to cut his material attachments and do service for Krishna and yes, become purified. So when the mantra is received from a bona fide guru, it will have full effect, the potency. But one can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra also without getting the mantra, but it will not get the full result. Something is lacking. Something is missing. Yes? Any other question? Maybe it's too loud now. I can hear the feedback.
Hare Krishna.
Make it down a little bit, please.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
My question is about Bhagavatam. Like I know every day we should read Bhagavatam, and I do that.
Yes.
But I don't read very many pages or very many sloks. How many sloks actually we should at least read every day?
At least?
At least how many sloks and
How many
how many
slokas?
pages?
I'm going to repeat what Prabhupada says. We should read minimum 1 hour every day.
Bhagavatam?
Bhagavatam or any of his books.
Gita,
Gita,
yes,
yeah,
Bhagavad Gita. I read
Yeah,
Bhagavad Gita.
one devotee, he reads like 5, 6 books at a time. 10 minutes each, right? 10 minutes each. Yeah, then the next day, 10 minutes each. So you get, there's different ways. Take notes also while you read. That will help you. Like if you find something which is like struck you, that is very inspiring, yeah, you write it down. And then from time to time, when you read them, it gives you a different outlook. Yes. If you have any questions, also write down. Then later on, you can ask someone who's more well versed, understand. Yes.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not a question, just
Okay.
it's not a question, just need some more clarification. What you exactly mean by chanting purely?
Chanting purely. Chanting purely because the holy name comes from the spiritual world, came from the spiritual world. Goloka Premadan Harinam Sankirtan. Now, our situation right now is that we are materially identifying the body as a self, so it became contaminated. Our senses, our very existence, even though material, it can be purified, it can be spiritual. So the chanting, if it's chanted purely, then we become purified. Our heart becomes cleansed, we become peaceful, um, become blissful, and mostly when we chant the holy name of the Lord purely, then that means we attain love of God. And this is the nature of the soul, the Jaiva Dharma. The Jaiva Dharma, the eternal constitutional position of every living entity is to love Krishna, to serve Krishna. But now we're serving our senses, we're serving our mind, we're serving our family without Krishna. That is not good. Krishna should be always the center of my life, and that is offenseless chanting. How to attain that? You have to keep chanting. That is the means. The means, the way, and the goal. And then after that, you still keep chanting, but in bliss now, in love of Krishna.
Just another thing that you mentioned about Haridas Thakur. Today, actually, I was going through an article, and it was mentioned that he was chanting 300,000 times Japamala. Is it possible by a human being in a day?
Yes, he's a human being.
0.3 million times.
No, yeah, this is 192 lines. That means almost 24 hours. But he's doing it in different sections. He goes out and preaches also with Lord Nityananda. They're distributing holy name every day. He goes out preaching. But there are different ways how one chants. There is what he called silent japa. There is also the congregational chanting. The japa should be silent, not loud. And then there is the mona. That means, through the mind one can chant. And that is the most advanced. How can you do it like that the whole time and not thinking of anything else? So Haridas Thakur is doing all of those things all together.
That's why when I said you are Namacharya. There is no other Namacharya, he is the only Namacharya. So he was doing.
But it takes 1 hour for 8 times.
Yeah, but you are not comparing yourself.
Anyway, thank you very much for your explanation.
Hare Krishna. Any other question or comments?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram.
Hare Ram. So I'm wondering that about mono chanting,
Yeah, but
silent
silent, not even silent.
in heart.
No more. Yeah.
In heart, I know. So
Mm-mm.
would you please tell us something?
Not now.
Not now.
You please chant the japa first. Okay?
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
do. Yeah.
Do that
Hare Krishna.
first. Hare Krishna. Any other questions or points?
What is the difference between japa and meditation?
Japa is meditation also. Meditation doesn't mean only japa. While cooking, you're meditating also. While you're driving, you can be meditating. But japa should be only done japa, not doing anything else, not driving, not eating, or everything. You can chant, but without the mala. But see, the mala is to count because we took a vow of 16 rounds minimum. So the japa mala is like to count how many I've done. But if you keep chanting the whole day, you don't need to count. But then are you attentive? Ah, because when you have the japa on your hands, you can feel the senses, sense of touch. You have to be like more absorbed. While sweeping the floor, you can be chanting also. This is Vrindavan. Everyone in Vrindavan, they're all singing the pastimes of the Lord. They make songs, the gopis. So they will sing these pastimes at all times. So that's why they're Krishna conscious. Yeah, for us, Hare Krishna. We're thinking of many things. I read the other day, because desire will always be there. This is the sign of the soul. Yeah, the soul always have a desire. So there was a study done. I don't know where it was, but the result was one can have up to 22,000 desires every day, per day. Up to 22,000. But we should only have one desire. Huh? To serve, to please Krishna. And his devotees. Yes. Then everything else follows. What I mean by his devotees, that includes your family, your friends, your circle of influence, your relatives, immediate relatives. Yes. How? By being Krishna conscious, and they'll get credits also. Like Prahlad Maharaj, 21 generations, right? Before and after. But even like 7 generations, this is quite a lot. But a pure devotee, he can save the whole world. A Jagat Guru, this is spiritual master of the universe. Like Srila Prabhupada. That's the uniqueness of Srila Prabhupada. He's a Senapati. He's like a general. Yeah. We're just like what? Corporal? But everyone in the army is valuable, even the cooks. In the army, there's cooks, right? If there's no cook, then what they're gonna eat? They're gonna starve. There is also first aid, Red Cross, right? Red Cross. They can save even on both sides. They're not getting shot, but they have something to do also, every role. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan mission is like this. Everyone has a role to play. It doesn't matter what that may be. And they get the mercy of Gaura Nitai. Okay? Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.